what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You're favorite indeed. Being a pirate is a wretched deed. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You are a pirate.
Hey, so I am here doing something a little bit different for Crack in the Box. So quite a while ago, I actually made a community post on KORI's channel saying, and I quote, I want to do a series of videos answering questions from you all. This can be questions about KORI, our family, or pretty much anything. If it's sensitive, I'll answer honestly and yet kindly for younger audiences, but it's a chance for you all to get to know Captain KORI in a bit more depth. So this was quite a while ago, like I said, this was actually last year and I actually didn't get around to doing it. There are 46 comments, so I will try and get through as many as I possibly can. So starting off, this is from Brat0064 and she said, hello, NC USA here, and I have no question. I only wanted to tell you that as one mother to another, I am so sorry that you have had to know the loss of a child. I am so honoured to have been included in KORI's adventures and very proud of him and of you. You have shown so much love and grace throughout, and I have nothing but love and respect for you all. Please continue on remembering that self-care is very important each day, and there'll be more smiles than tears. Much love. I really wanted to read that because I thought that was such a lovely thing to start off with, and it's so, honestly, I want you guys to know that I might not reply to each and every one of you, but I do read every single response that you guys put, so it really does mean a lot. Thank you so much. So, right, okay. Right, we have a person here, and I think they've got 3 different questions. So this is from Sandra Rosing 5899, and she says, hi, I'm from Greenland and one of your lucky friends in Pokemon Go. Yay! So we all play Pokemon Go as a family. We absolutely love it. I have a few fun questions. Now, I haven't read through all of these, so I have nothing prepared. I'm so sorry. If you could own any one piece of art, what would it be? I think for me personally, it would have to be one of Johnny Depp's tarot collection pieces, because I think they're absolutely beautiful. If you haven't seen them, please do go and check it out. Okay, what work were you doing the last time you forgot time? What work were you doing the last time you forgot time altogether? The last time I forgot time and it was work. Probably just now, actually. So I've just been filming for both channels, and I lose track of time completely because when I'm in the zone, I just end up just blabbering away to you guys and just talking about lots of random stuff, and I don't keep an eye on time at all. So when I want to make a video that maybe should be 5 minutes long, it ends up being 15 minutes long. So I guess every single time I end up filming, I lose track of time, and I really love it. And this is my work, so this is what I love doing. Okay, the last one is, of all the people you spend time with, who brings out your best qualities? Now, I would have said KORI, definitely, because I think he was one of the people who knew me entirely. I can't really name one person specifically. I have lots of people who bring out different qualities in me for different reasons. I think out of this instance, I'm going to say Cherry, my friend Cherry, because she is friggin' mental in the best way possible, and I'm schizophrenic, so I'm also legit mental. She brings out my best qualities, I think, because we go off travelling together. So we go to London, we go to the Harry Potter studios, we go kind of like, everywhere really, and she's funny, but yet she looks after me if things get a little bit tough. So probably Cherry in this instance. Right, okie dokie then. The next one is, this is from Mysteria Claus. How have you been handling the world watching? Your family is so loving yet so beyond the nuclear wasp aesthetic that is considered normal. The BBC seems to have your back, and that does help with the nosy biddies that think they're better than you because they're boring. I adore you all. YouTube has helped me to be my weird self, and through me accepting my idiosyncrasies, others, that's a big word, others around me have opened up and seem happier. So she's in the West Michigan. Wow, the better side of the state, pretty much a straight line from where the Hogue family are. Oh, we love the Hogues. My work safe got to meet them when she dropped a present for me. Right, so basically, how have I been handling the world watching? So YouTube Live started for us about 3 years ago when Johnny Depp stepped forward with lots of other people and helped to really promote Crack in the Box, which is absolutely massive. And KORI went from being this little shy lad who was very, very poorly to being literally an overnight sensation, and the channel absolutely rocketed. He got his silver play button within days of you all subscribing, which was incredible. And I think for that time, whilst we still had KORI, obviously it's been 2 years since he passed away now, Having that time with him when he was here, enjoying it, was absolutely incredible. And it was lovely having the world watching. It felt as though we had gone from being this little small family in Ripley in the UK to having suddenly friends and family all over the world, because honestly, it sounds so kind of like, it sounds so silly to say it, but we literally had friends overnight, and we feel as though so many of you as well we've got to know really well. So having the world watching us, in a way, it's fantastic. It's a lot of fun. It's great. I got to meet people, like people have come over from America to meet us and spend time with us, which is incredible. So incredible. But also there's also the flip side of things. So wherever you've got good, you're always going to get bad as well. And going from that, we definitely have had people bullying us, making threats against us. The police have had to become involved. I think no matter how much you try and protect yourself, once you open those floodgates, they're open and you can't really close it, because once it's online, it's there. So I think anybody wanting to get into YouTube Live, just be very aware. Although it is a lot of fun, it's a lot of hard work. I spend hours upon hours editing. And then you're making a promise to people. So you can't just stop and take off 2 or 3 weeks if you want to, unless you've got videos lined up to go out. So the world watches you, and they also expect things. They expect you to be able to film. They expect you to be able to be like on it, and, you know, respond to questions and things as well. So I love it. I absolutely love it. But at times it's very tough. Right. Okie dokie then. I'll see what else we've got. So we've got RY Guy 56. Hello, Florida Man here. Hello, Florida Man. This might be too personal, but I'm wondering how KORI's mental health was during his battle with his physical health. I've been a disabled teen for a while, and it's impacted me greatly as I already have mental disorders. I'm wondering how it may be different or similar for younger folks going through more serious things. Take care, Pixie and family. Oh, bless you. Well, I really, really hope that you're doing okay, as much as you possibly can be right now. Right, okay, so it is a big question. So KORI's mental health honestly was poor. It was really poor. I do actually have videos which will be coming out on his channel. I wanted to leave it a little bit, where he was having breakdowns, and he gave me permission to actually release those. So his mental health was not great at all. And I must admit, before YouTube, he actually did not want to be here anymore. Not going to go too much into that in case of younger viewers. And we did actually have to get people involved to help him, like child psychiatrists, psychologists, should I say, not psychiatrists. He would cry a lot. He was very, very scared. He knew what was going to happen, and we would spend a lot of time with him, or me personally would spend a lot of time with him, holding his hand and going through things and promising I'd never leave him. And of course, he was a child at the end of the day, you know. And I think, you know, it's a lot to take on, knowing you're not going to be here for very long, but not knowing when it's going to happen. I think that for him was the hardest thing. When YouTube came along, it was like this immense ray of light just shone on him. And I'm not kidding, like, all of you guys really helped him. He had something to live for. He had something to speak out about. And he actually felt as though he got a purpose. Like, although nothing had changed, like psychologically or anything, he knew that he was still going to be going through all of this stuff. I think having all these people to talk to really, really helped him. So yeah, his mental health was dire, but you all helped him massively. So definitely, I know so many people say this, but reach out to people. Definitely reach out to people, even if it's just an online thing and you're not physically speaking. If you can talk to as many people as possible. I'm also here if anyone wants to kind of like talk. Yeah, please do reach out through the channel as well. Thank you for that. That's a really, really big thing to ask. Okay, I'm going to scroll through a few more. So I'm just scrolling down the page. I'm not doing this in any order now. So right, where are we now? Hastings UK. Right, so this is a person called, I'm sorry if I read these wrong, I'm literally reading off my laptop. This is Carla Ellis Creations, and she said she's from Hastings in the UK. Hello. Sending much love to you. My question is, what is your go-to video or photo of KORI that brings you comfort during those moments? I hope you and your family are doing well. Oh, bless you. We're doing as well as we possibly can. Thank you so much. My go-to video has to be, I've got two of them. One of them is a day in the life of Captain KORI, because he was just so happy and it snowed that day and he was so full of life and he'd been cheeky, really cheeky, making that I can't cook or I don't cook for him. And I think the second one was when he got his silver play button. Because honestly, that for me was such a huge highlight. I knew it was here. We got everything set up to do all of the unboxing video. And then his face, it's my play button, when he got it. Oh my God. Like, at one point, I would just cry at the thought of that. And I still go into his studio and look at his play button and touch it. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you, mate. Yeah, I think those 2 videos were definitely the ones that I go to a lot. I love them. Right. This one here is from Heikestein. I probably said that wrong. I'm so sorry. 3467. Hi Pixie, my son Lewis and I would like to know. Oh, hi, by the way. How and when KORI's interest and desire for pirates started. Greetings from Cologne, Germany, and to all you fellow crewmates. Okay, so I think I've actually answered this underneath, I'm not sure, but I think I kind of instilled it in him. So his first birthday party was a pirate birthday party, very first one. He was 1 year old, dressed as a little pirate and everything, and he just pretty much, he grew up liking pirates, and it never dwindled. Like, it always kind of, you know, even when I stopped kind of buying him pirate related stuff, he would ask for it, and he just loved it. And I think as he got that little bit older and he spent time in hospital, obviously Pirates of the Caribbean was coming out, and so he got onto that, and that was it. He was fixed, absolutely fixed with pirates, and that's where it came from. And to be honest with you, when he was 1 year old, I called him Captain KORI. So I think his birthday cake actually says Captain KORI on it, his birthday cake as well. I'll try and find pictures, hopefully I can. And if not, I'll try and do it on a later video and put some pictures and videos of KORI from that day, actually. But yeah, that's where that came from. I think it was me. Okay, we've got here Rebecca Lincoln from 8782. Hello from South GA. If you could go anywhere in the world to a place you've never been, where would you go and why? Australia. For me, Australia and Japan. And obviously I've now met you guys in America. So my first one would definitely be Australia, because I have got family over there that I've never met and I really want to go. Always felt drawn to the kind of like the Gold Coast area and things. I have pen pals over there as well, which I would absolutely love to go and meet. The second one would be Japan, which is somewhere that KORI and I really wanted to go to, and me and my husband have both said, like, you know, we really want to take that huge journey. I'm not great with crowds, so I really have to work on that before I go to Japan. And the third one would definitely now be the States, which never was before, but I think when we started the YouTube journey, so many incredible people are from America. Well, all over, to be fair, but I think, yeah, I would really like to go. I really want to go on the Harry Potter rides at Universal. So I think that's a really big draw for me. So yeah, that's that one there. Okie dokie. Right, what have we got now? I've got to think of some. That was from Carrie Ann Ganley. Okay, we've got Lizbird 9628. What are we on? How many Nerf guns does KORI have? Smallest and largest, please, with demos if appropriate. So they're actually they're all in his YouTube studio. The smallest one he has is about this big, and it's called the zombie shooter, and I shit you not, those bullets hurt. The smallest gun, honestly, we had a fight with those two in the hospice, because they allowed Nerf fights in the hospice. They were brilliant with it. And so I remember thinking, this is great, it's only a tiny gun, it isn't going to hurt. How wrong I was. They hurt a lot. So yeah, they were the zombie shooters. The biggest ones, I'm not kidding, was almost as big as KORI, and he was he's got to be just over 4 foot. It was massive, absolutely ginormous. Again, I will see if I can find the photos. I've actually got a new phone since then. A lot of my old photos are stored on my old phone, so I'll see if I can pull some up. And if not, again, I'll be bringing out new videos anyway with KORI in it, with all of these photos of him and stuff. And yeah, like he will give you a demo, because I actually got videos of him doing it. It was honestly, it was so ridiculously big. It was crazy. That's what she said. Right. Okay then, where else have we got? We have got Michael Roberts 3898. I'm someone who battles with depression with music. Sometimes it's music that's uplifting, other times it's music that mirrors my mood, and so I don't feel alone. Is there any music or art in general that helps you process your feelings or comforts you? Well, I'm really, really sorry to hear that you suffer with depression, because that is just a horrendous pit to live in, and I really, really hope you're doing as good as you possibly can be. Music for me is, my favourite band ever is Korn. I absolutely love Korn. If you've not listened to them, honestly, they're so great. So a lot of those are to do with like battles that they've been through personally. And I just think it's got such really raw riffs that I really like it. Another band I'm really relating to at the moment is called Citizen Soldier, and a lot of that is mental health. And to be honest with you, it makes me cry. There's one song called Does Anyone Care? And that is very much a song that I could really relate to when I lost KORI, because I genuinely thought that once KORI passed away, all of you guys would just go. And obviously I've got my own YouTube channel as well, which I'm trying to really kind of like promote right now, because that was what KORI wanted me to do. So I'm going to say it right now. It's called The Crap Goth. If you guys can please find it in your heart to go and subscribe, that would be incredible. Thank you. I do a lot of mental health things on there as well. So I think there's so many bands out there that can really relate. I think the one person I want to see so bad right now is Youngblood, because I think, again, he promotes mental health so much, kind of like the awareness of it. And Ren as well. Ren is incredible, such an incredible musician. So yeah, that's that one. I'm going to do 2 more, and then I will come back and I will do this. I'll get through everybody else. Oh, this one is from, this is not a question, but it's just something lovely. This was from Mandy Mason 7818. You're an absolute sweetheart. Much love to you and yours. Oh, that is so nice. Thank you so much. Okay, so right, where are we? So we have Jules Keeps Swimming. That's a really cool name. And this is Aloha Pixie. I'm writing all the way from Malaysia in Asia. Oh my God. And I've been a subscriber from the very beginning. My questions. Right, I think there might be more than one here. Right, where are we? What are you currently watching or reading that comforts or inspires you? You could recommend your favourite books, art pieces, or films of all time. So what am I watching? What have I just been watching? I've been watching Orphan Black. That's really cool. I wouldn't say it comforts me so much, but I'm just really enjoying the series. And that is really random. It's nothing to do with schizophrenia, but it's a person who is basically, whose body has been duplicated so many different times. He's got loads of different doppelgangers kind of thing. I don't want to go too much into it because it's so good, but for me it reminds me of my different personalities, because I do suffer with schizophrenia. So that's kind of interesting to see the different take on every single person. Books, I'd like to say I'm reading a book right now, but I'm actually not. I do have a whole different collection of spooky haunted books, which I really do enjoy the spooky side of life, so that's pretty cool as well. Right, other than Pirates and the Friendly Seas, what were the books and films and songs that comforted Captain KORI? Only if you're comfortable sharing it with us, of course. Mine is The Little Mermaid, Moana, The Lion King, Free Willy, Finding Dory, Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings, to name a few. Right, so obviously KORI was definitely into Pirates of the Caribbean. We all know that. He also absolutely, his last film he ever watched, was Hotel Transylvania. And I'm not sure if it was 2 or 3, to be honest with you. But yeah, it was. I think it might have been Hotel Transylvania 2. He absolutely loved things like that. He did enjoy a lot of the animated things as well, kind of like the older animated things. I can't think offhand what else he used to really enjoy watching, because it was just pretty much Pirates of the Caribbean on repeat. He didn't really read that much because he used to shake quite a lot, so he didn't used to kind of like hold books a lot, but he used to build a lot of Lego, so he watched the Lego movies as well. That was something else he really enjoyed as well. And then they said at the end of that, sending you lots of love, hugs, light and healing from this corner of the world. Keep on shining bright, Pixie. You're such a beautiful inspiration to us all. Oh, thank you so much. Right, okay, I'm going to do 2 more. I know I just said that just now, but I'm going to do 2 more and then I'm going to sign off. So this one is, oh, I've got to say this one here. This is Lynn Mitzi 1643. Just sending love and light, dear Pixie, from Tennessee in the United States. I was thinking of our dear Captain KORI this morning. I dropped something from what's seen the 100th time and yelled, balls! My son laughed and said, balls, Mom. Yeah, KORI used to absolutely say balls all the time. There's lots of people saying they're just popping in to see how we're doing. That was lovely. Okay, this one here is Tiggerpup_NZ. Hello from New Zealand. KORI was amazing, a shining light, to be faced with something bigger than most of us ever have. And he was just a boy. He showed so much love and strength. What was a time when his strength blew even me away? Okay, a time when KORI's strength blew me away was, I think it was the day he died. Oh, I start crying now. So I think I didn't realise on the day that he died he was going to go that day, until it got to about 6 o'clock in the evening, because he passed away at 7:25 at night, and it got to about 6 o'clock in the evening and I realised that these are his last few moments or hours. We didn't know how long he had, and he had been pretty much asleep all day. He wasn't really aware of anything, and I left the room for literally a few seconds and left my oldest daughter in there holding his hand, and he apparently said Mum to her, and she's like, Mum, KORI wants you to come back. And so I did, and And he was lying on his back and he was in his bed, and like I said, he was just not with it at all. Like, he really wasn't. I didn't even know if he could hear anything we were saying, but obviously he could. And then I gave him a kiss and he sat bolt upright. He sat completely upright. God knows where he got his strength from. He reached out and he held me, and then he lay back down again, and then he died not long after. And I think that was, to me, it was like he was saying goodbye to me. He gave me that final hug, and he said goodbye to me. And that to me was, he knew that he was going to die. And that absolutely, the fact he mustered up enough strength to sit up and hug me and then die in my arms, not like, I will always, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I will always treasure that forever. That was a moment I'll never, ever, ever forget. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Yeah, he just blew me away every day, to be honest with you. Every day faced with what he did. He was just incredible, incredible boy. Incredible. I'm so proud of being his mum. I really am. Oh, right then. Got one more. Let's have a look. We've got Why Did KORI Love Pirates? I've got that one. Right, okay, we've got here, so this is the last one for now anyway. This is Laura Holmes 3262. Hey Pixie, I am Laura from Washington State. Hi Laura. I know that you have fascination with Japan. My question is, what would be the first thing you would do if you ever travelled to there? Then as a follow-up, I am from the States. Where would you want to visit here in the States? Okay, so Japan, I think it would have to be, I'm trying to think now. I'd like to go to some of the temples. I haven't got one specific one in mind. I would also like to go to the Harajuku district, because I know that's where a lot of the shopping is done there. I really would like to go. I think the temples and the shrines are a big thing for me, but because I look the way I do, because I'm so heavily tattooed, there are actually a lot of places in Japan that I wouldn't be allowed, because I think a lot of that is associated with gang culture, with the tattoos and drugs and things like that. So I actually wouldn't be allowed everywhere I'd want to go. But yeah, those are a couple of things I'd really like to do. America, definitely California, just because I've got some people I'd really like to visit. I really want to do the Universal Studios, because that's something that I will never, I literally will never get a chance to do that in my lifetime. I'll never get a chance to travel to the Universal Studios, and I would love to do that. To be honest with you, I'd just like to go. I'd just like to go to say I've been, and I'd like to do the touristy stuff, you know, like Alcatraz and the Statue of Liberty, and you know, go off to New York and all that kind of stuff as well. I'd like to go all over. There's not one definitive place I can definitely say this is what I want to do, because I think the world is such a beautiful big place and there's so many awesome things to see. So yeah, I just want to meet all you guys. Come, let's arrange a big arse party in the States, and then I'll just come to it and we'll all have hugs and we'll do podcasts together. I think that would be cool. Right, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who actually participated in this. I've got lots more to get through, so I will do this again. If you guys have got anything, I will put up a new post on the community page. And if you guys have got any more questions literally about anything at all, I will literally answer anything. I'm not going to hide anything from you guys. The only thing I refuse to talk about is KORI's birth father, because that is just a closed situation, because it is, and it's the best way. So apart from that, it's all good. But yeah, thank you all for being here. You're all absolute legends, and I shall see you all soon. Bye-bye.